coffee in the morning, in the morning. Oh, brother. Morning, everybody. Let me get this side chat going here. Good morning, AJ. Good morning, Jennifer. Lovely Jennifer Sanchez makes the scene. See if I get this on here. I'm doing good, AJ. Good to see you as always. It's Saturday. Let's see. Shocking. What was that last night? It really did shock me. And thumbs up appreciated if you're coming in. Let's see. Philly girl, how are you? Big dog, prayers for you. Barrel, let it go. Let it go. Hi, Karen. Hey, Love Light. Sissy Philly. Peter Spiriti. Hello. Hello, Jerry. How are you today? Just getting my coffee here. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and hit that share button too. Thank you, guys. For the gal that's built like a brick, you know what? Pound for pound, man. That chick can take a beating. Take a beating. Oh. Got some pancakes left over from yesterday, and the title is not clickbait today. I was really in shock at 3 o'clock in the morning today. And I had to actually go outside because I was stunned. Absolutely stunned. Stunned. I'm freezing up? I don't think so. Just refresh your connection. What's up, D? Good morning, Susan. How are ya? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm shocked. I was shocked last night. I didn't get as shocked. I was shocked. I should go out first and check the, we usually walk the perimeter in the morning to make sure everything is okay here. I really cleaned this place up. Looking good. Calm down, Patty. All right, here we go. We'll get to it. I don't always have to have the big reveal right off the bat. Right. Give you a hint, you're looking right at it right there. Morning, Andrew. How are you? Dad, this drought is just brutal. Look at that. I gotta cut this back. Look at how wild this got. So much for my gardener. He'll probably show up as soon as I get all this cut back here. Right. Good morning, Mew. Good morning, Joni. Good morning to you. Oh, wow, this is falling apart now. Oh, it's always something. This whole, I'm gonna have to take apart this whole section here. Always something around this place. Those high weeds. Well, the grass dies every year because of it's California. We don't get rain between April and December. Yep. How are you, Mew? This gardener really hacked the hell out of my... Yes, it did, Catherine, unbelievably. And that is the shocker. Look at how fast this is coming back, though. It's already sprouting. Hello, Irish. How are you? Yeah, we've got... Yeah. Look at this tree. All this... What was the point of even having that done in December? Look at this. Worse than ever. Well, it ain't going to continue. It wasn't really rain. It was the marine layer. It shocked me. Last night, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what is that noise? I'm hearing in the downspout. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like, what? Somebody playing the drums outside? Or something? And it kept going, boop, 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 boop. So finally I said, I'm going to get up and check it out. I come outside and it's the downspout is dripping, boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, wow. I walk outside and there's like a really heavy mist there. That's what's drying up now. Hey, rideshare. No, it wasn't a downpour at all. It wasn't rain. It was the marine layer that was so thick off the ocean. This stuff is so stressed. Yeah, the grass dies every year. That's nothing unusual. Here, where's that spider hiding in there? Where is he? I don't know who wants ice cream. Come on, man. It's early in the morning. It's just our ice cream guy. Starts early every day, hard-working guy. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. This is always very noisy, this place. Always. So supposed to have my gardener hired. He totally disappeared. Left me FUKKED. He's like 70 years old. Oh, I'm gonna climb the tree. I got my tree climbers on. It's like, dude, I'm in 10 times better shape than you are. Yeah, really? Really? Chipping and buys ice cream. Fubar. Yeah. They fill them up with packaged ice cream every day. Quiescently frozen confections. Right? That tree is really, I just think it's almost time that tree's gonna have to go. It's just screwing everything up here. I mean, it does give some afternoon shade. Yeah, happy birthday, Shimei. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shimei. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Wilby. You could never be queen either. I've never heard of Oatly raspberry swirl. I'm all about butter pecan and all of that. Morning. It's a Rosie girl. Good morning. Bam. Just like that. All right. Yeah, happy birthday, Shimei. Let's have my coffee. Let's warm this up a little bit. Oh boy. Happy friggin' birthday. There we go. She's probably out celebrating. Something like that, I guess. My coffee is probably cold. Psyche, how you doing? How are you today? Still got my pancakes from yesterday. So anyway, guys, unbelievably, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm laying there like, what is that? I'm hearing, because we've not literally had rain since, I think, March. So I'm like, oh my God, some bum is playing drums in the back of the rancho, right on the back deck or something. I've had people just walk in here, do weird shit, leave their clothes, keys to cars, money, all kinds of weird stuff. And I'm like, I gotta go outside and investigate. So I get my 9mm, right? I'm in my panties and t-shirt, right? I get my 9, I walk out on the back deck, and I'm like, oh, it feels like a mist in there. Like a heavy mist. Wow, it's almost like it's raining, but it's not rain, it's the marine layer off the ocean. And it was dripping down the rain spout, and I was like, wow, it's shocking. That kind of indicates that maybe the seasons are changing, but if that's inland, that's going to help fight the fires a little bit. Oh, morning coffee. Oh, good morning, Jen. Good morning. Yeah, I'm feeling fresh today. Just came in from doing yard work. It gets a little harder, making sure the girls don't pop out. It gets a little harder. We have the hurricane coming in, and we should send you some rain. Thank you, Alan. Be careful up there. Thoughts and prayers to all of you who are in Long Island. That would be Craig Sr., especially up there. Big shout out for you. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? If you like ice cream, I could be a contender. Oatly raspberry, so creamy and light. I've never even heard of Oatly. I don't know whether it's a brand or it's a flavor. I like it in my coffee with Splenda and a little bit of milk in it. Good to see Lisa today. So I've been praying for rain. Well, Psyche, it's not rain. We're not going to get rain till November, December. It was just something called the marine layer that comes in sometimes so thick that it's literally a cloud descends on the area. It's not rain. You wouldn't see it on a radar, but it's just a, think of it as like a very fat cloud that just comes over from the ocean. What's happening in New York is, yeah, thank you. What's happening in New York is that the Hurricane Henri is coming in up the coast. It's swirling, it's slow. Yeah, 3 creams. At home I use 2 and 2. Let me get my other phone because I want to look up a couple of things. I want to see where this hurricane is. I'm thinking of going over and upgrading. It's been 3 years. I'm going to try to look up on my my videos here to see when I got my Samsung Galaxy S10. Let's go to my Creator Studio. Let's go to videos. Let's go to the search box and we'll put Samsung in there. Let's see. Let's see. It'd probably be some of the older ones. old cell phone, 2014 Samsung Galaxy S5. Okay, welcome to my new world. Let's see, 3 years ago was the S9. Let's see, S9, 2 years ago. So maybe it's been 2 years. Let's see. I did a lot of cinematic features with that. I don't know when I got the new one. I don't know. Let's see, S10. S10. Let's see, no videos were found. I don't know. I guess it's been more than, I don't know, it was April of 2019. And I think I'm ready for an upgrade. For an upgrade. I wouldn't mind having better streaming capability. I hate all that pixelation once in a while and all that, so that kind of sucks. All right, let me get let's see what's going on in the world today. It's not just rain. Yeah, just really thick. It's not even like a fog because it doesn't come down to ground level. It's just very fat clouds, right? Oatly's a brand. Yeah, you get that on the North Sea coast. That's it, Andrea. Hey, Craig P., how are you? Home News, you're going to get it. Western Massachusetts. Springfield, we got a hurricane warning and the bands are cone all the way to Vermont. Yeah, just be careful. When I got my S9, you already had your last year. So I think it was 2 years ago, D. I'm so sick of hearing all this BS about American pickers and Frank Fritz having a fallout with Mike Wolf. Whoop-de-doo. Big deal. CNN. First we check CNN and then we check Fox. Fair and balanced. COVID infections reach astronomical levels. Whoa. Getting a little worried about traveling internationally, guys. I ain't gonna bullshit you. But it hardly even matters. More cases among children than any time in the history of pandemics. Woo. Here, health officials warn people not to take a drug meant for livestock. Really? All right. To do R. Kelly tour manager. Yeah, R. Kelly was something, huh? The river that supplies water to 40 million people in the American West is drying up. Oh, brother. Let's see, Vermont is across the river. You got this. Yeah, so how you doing, Kimia? I got my pancakes left over. I don't know if the upgrade is free. I don't think anything is free. I don't know. Cousins. We're going to go over. We're going to go over and we're going to talk to the people at Verizon. Good morning, Diane. And we're going to see what's shaking. I'm not in any worry, but I would like to be on a 5G network. Like I'm watching other people stream on 5G, and you don't have that ridiculous pixelation a lot of times. So might have better signal acquisition for 5G, and then we could go up, maybe hang out in Healdsburg. I don't know. The fires aren't too far. Yeah, they'll be closing in everywhere here. A couple days it'll be dry, sunny, humidity will be dropping to the teens, and it'll be scary. Let's see. We really don't get a reprieve from the fires till the first soaking rain comes in. Terrorists in Afghanistan spotted wearing U.S.-made gear. Sad state of affairs. Officials issue stern warning as Henri suddenly gets more dangerous. Boy. You know what that's going to be meaning? They're going to be flooding out the New York subway system up there. Guaranteed. You're going to be having flooding down in Battery Park down there at the lower end of, at least the lower end of Manhattan. Down there. This couple wanted to get married, and this American couple from Texas wanted to get married in Afghanistan. Like, really? They had to change their plans. Naval Academy kicks out 18 midshipmen. Cheating. I think, is Petaluma? I think Petaluma got to the end. Let's see. Petaluma. Let me see something. World Series. Let me see something. Oh, Torrance beat Petaluma to go to the championship. They did pretty good, though. They won the West. Little League World Series. They almost got to the final. Pretty damn good for a small town. R. Kelly. I'm not a big fan of R. Kelly. I never even liked his rap too much. CEO by a friend from Cerro Gordo. What are your thoughts about the CEO K2 trying to buy out Brent from Cerro Gordo? I would take the money and run. If I had any kind of profit on that deal, I would get the hell out of Dodge. You know, if I could make a decent profit, get the hell out of there, man. Do something else. All right. You know, the way I feel about Cerro Gordo and the way that Brent Underwood villainized K2, the Canadian mining operation, as if they were villains, and if the chairman of K2 was just doing this so he could make money to put an addition on his vacation home in the Philippines. Like, really? Really? Long Island is coming strong. Be careful, Gino. Be careful. 2 hours. There's the silver giveaway. That's right. Only 2 days to go for that. So that's my feeling. Let's see. Let me see something. K2 offers. The Cerro Gordo project, that could be August 12th. That was the prior Cerro Gordo project. 59 claims, 5 patented claims. K2 entered in an option agreement to purchase 100% stake in the Cerro Gordo gold project. 625,000 over a period of 5 years. But that's next to it. Local ghost town could be put to rest. Just people fighting. Does it look like a spirit too? Did we have a spirit last night towards the end of the video, right before you left to space? No worries, it was just passing through. Thank God. It's like they used to say in Rocky and Bullwinkle, is it friendly? Gee, Rock, I think I saw a ghost. Is it friendly? You must be drinking Red Bull. It gives you wings. The weather's, how you doing, Monkey Boy? The weather is that thick marine layer. Yesterday it didn't even burn off. I need to finish picking up the rest of the loose stuff around the yard. We should be good. Chickens. What happened is we actually had something that was almost like rain last night, Monica, believe it or not. That was shocking. I went out last night and the downspout was dripping. Boop, 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 boop. Not really rain per se, but a very thick marine layer that was creating so much moisture that it was turning into a mist in the air. Keep you posted. We'll need to conserve battery. Yeah, you should be stocked up by now, just in case. You should be stocked up anyway, given the state of the world. It shouldn't even be an issue. You should get the things, dry powder milk and other things that are essential, flours and rice. And see, Long Island in New York is not conditioned for anything. The last thing they had was a tropical storm and it flooded out the subway system. Remember that? Lower Manhattan was basically underwater. Do y'all remember that? How terrible that was? Son of a bitch. I remember that like it was yesterday. Okay, for East Coast, the evening sky looked eerie yesterday. That's because of all that smoke in the air. Really sucks. Really sucks. All of that smoking. I don't know about Sarah Gordo, but if somebody's going to offer to do that, offer to buy me out, I want to get the hell out of there. There's no future up there. You're never going to make a viable go of that place. Number one, it's too far away from everywhere. Number two, people are just going to help out now for exposure on YouTube and growing their YouTube channels, right? They're not really investing in the long haul. Sarah Gordon, the K2 has 59 claims and 5 patented claims over 360 hectares. Yeah, I mean, it's like whoever's got the best lawyers wins, right? Isn't that the case? Hey, Hazel, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, I guess that was Hurricane Sandy flooded out Lower Manhattan. Charlotte, how you doing today, honey? Ooh. Let's see. Jen, I hope you're doing better. I believe it is Shemai's birthday today, so let's give a minute and shout out our wonderful Shemai. Psyche agreed. I agree. There's no future there. Nothing to make ends meet or produce capital. There's too much of a sunk. You pay $5 million for a property. What kind of ROI do you want on that property? Well, when you're doing real estate, it's nice to have like a 15%. Right? We could do a quick back of the envelope. Okay. Now this is not taking into account YouTube and all that. So 0.15. You'd like to have $225,000 a year. That's net return on your investment after everything. Okay, after the whole deal. So probably to generate that, you need to have. You probably need to generate like $500,000 of cash flow on that property, right? To clear $225,000, you probably need $500,000 of cash flow. All right. Now, so what do? You have, let's say you can accommodate 30 people a night, maybe up there, $200 a head. People aren't going to be going up there in the winter time from the end of October to April. The place is unusable up there. I mean, you understand where I'm going with this thing, right? 500,000. If you can do. You're just not going to make it. You're not going to get that ROI. You're not going to open up the mines again. right? You're not going to open up the mines underneath of Cerro Gordo because, number one, you're not in Nevada, you're in California. In the state of California, with EPA regulations and regulating mining, and forget about it, they're going to inspect those mine shafts. You're like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to put guys down this lift elevator? Are you shitting me? No way. Huh? Nobody's going to sign off on that. Are you kidding? These old timbers in here, you have to reshore every foot of these mines down here. Forget about it. All right? You can imagine. If you're an inspector, let's say you're Inspector Monkey Boy gone down there. Monkey Boy, as soon as he steps a foot up on that property, he looks at those timbers and beams. Monkey Boy's like, think I could get a cup of coffee around here or something? And do you have a lighter? I want to have a smoke from it. All right, yeah, get Monkey Boy a cup of coffee here. All right, let's sit down a minute. Look, what's your name? Chester, Chet, Chester, whatever. Look, I'm gonna just lay it out here for you. I'm gonna save the legal fees. I'm gonna save the fighting in the courts and all that shit. Chester, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of getting this place operational. Let's see, you're shoring, you want to go down to 6,000 feet or whatever, right? You're probably talking about $100 per linear foot to shore up these shafts. Okay, should I go on? Must I continue? Right. Safety equipment, air pumps for down there, water sourcing, right? Electricity. You think you're gonna be plugging a drill? And did you guys say you want to do some dynamite down these shafts and you want to send guys down here and women down here, miners, to do this? I mean, by this time, Monkey Boy's hair, or he's already high and tight, but his hair is standing on end down there. Are you kidding me? Right? Well, we don't want to mine per se, but it would be nice for the tours to come in. You know, you're paying $250 for overnight. We could just lower people down the shaft. Oh, I got the thrill of being down a mining shaft. It's like, are you kidding me? Did you look at the cable on that? Sometimes the engine works on that. Right, the walls are tight, the drop elevator is already getting stuck once in a while in the walls. Any kind of earthquake. Do I have to go on? Right. No guests are ever, and by the way, if you've been sending people down that shaft now, just be warned, next time you send somebody down that shaft, you're going to get a citation from the Mining Bureau of the state of California for having an unregulated, unlicensed lift in that. You understand what I'm saying? This guy's going to dig himself in so deep up in that area that with legal, regulatory. You guys know, is my Shimei in here? Yeah, is she here? I haven't seen her. She's out partying. But am I wrong, Inspector Monkey Boy? He's leaving. He puts his hand on Brent's shoulder and he says, Brent, I like you, son. I like your moxie. You got a big set of balls up here, but you don't have a big checkbook to pull this off. In my opinion, you're going to need $5 to $10 million of investment to even make this place legal. To send somebody down the shaft. And I wouldn't broadcast anymore third parties going up and down the shaft, right? Do you have insurance? I don't know, property insurance, I guess. Does it cover mine accidents and intrusion into mines? I don't know. Let me call my Allstate agent. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, I'm no expert on things. Where is Shimei here? Where is she? Is she here? I'm not seeing Shimei. She here. Step forward, Shimei, so you can get your song. Feeling very sleepy when you have sudden urge to go metal detecting. Yeah. Where is she? Is she in here or is she hiding out? Are we just giving a blanket thing? So I'm just saying. Let's see who regulates. Let's see. Who regulates mining in the state of California?
According to less than B greater than California, less than B greater than Department of Conservation, less than B greater than CA/B greater than .gov. Public Resources Code Section 2207 provides annual reporting requirements for all mines in the state, under which the State Mining and Geology Board is also granted authority and obligations.
Just for interest's sake, Brent, this monkey boy talking. Do you know anybody? Do you have any contacts or any relatives on the State Mining and Geology Board down there? Because just between you and me, the president of K2, his American cousin, is one of the board members on State Mining and Geology Board. Shimei is in here. This is a YouTube channel called Ghost Town Living, and Brent Underwood moved from Florida and bought a town up in the mountains of California, the largest former silver mine in the state of California. Okay, in a state of decay and everything. So. Department of Conservation, California Mining and Minerals Bureau of Land Management. All right, here we go. Here's the good stuff. Here's the good stuff. I don't know where this is. The California Mineral Law, Active Mine, Surface Mining and Reclamation Act of 70s, Mining Regulations. There we go. California Mining Regulator. I don't want to mine. I just want to send people down the shaft. Same difference. Same difference. General approval, reclamation plans. Oh my God. Financial insurances. You got to post huge bonds. Quarterly inspection of mining operations and stop work notices, violations, appeal to the county appellate body. Woo! I'm just saying, ain't nobody gone down that shaft, right? I mean, I'm just being realistic. Oh, good, a celebration of her birthday. We front and center at the Royal Bank of Canada Christmas party. Have you watched that Ghost Town video, Gino? I mean, I admire, and I want to be perfectly clear about this, I admire the in intent, but any place that you have hospitality, i.e. public interfacing with a traditionally dangerous activity like mining, right? Something like that. You imagine you got the health department, right? You got fire safety, hotels, and how are we going to suppress fire? It's just, if he gets an offer to buy out that place, I would run down that hill with that money in hand so fast. So fast. Ever heard of colloidal silver? Yes, I have. I think they used it in the old days for an antibiotic for infections and things. For burns, I believe that they did, particularly for the treatment of burns. So that's what I'm saying. There's more regulatory. It'd be easier for me, probably, to open a mine on the rancho here. Go down and take people down 1,000 feet like an amusement park, right? Something like that. It'd probably be easier for me to open a mine here than it will to reactivate and have that gone down there. So There's a guy who bought a ghost town of his mine. Is on TikTok and watch him explore the mine and clean his back out. Yeah. And what happens on YouTube is you get fatigue. You open the channel, and I just say this in the spirit of realism. You have a lot of initial burst of enthusiasm because people like Heavy D, he has an opportunity to showcase his channel. That's the guy that rescues heavy equipment, gets heavy equipment working again. It's caught in bogs or rolled down the side of a mountain. This guy can recover all that heavy equipment and stuff. He went up there to help bring cement up to pour the foundation for Sarah Gorder. But over time, interest dwindles, right? And then the cold weather comes. And people are like, are you kidding me? Right? 20 degrees at nighttime, sayonara. Interest just dwindles, and it's going to be, you got to really be realistic about projecting at the end, but I'd certainly take the money. What's up with their emojis? They changed, I don't know, they always do that. How you doing, Bally Brood? So I'm concerned because ego holds sway. Right. I'm just concerned because ego potentially holds sway in that situation. And, now you start to enlist people of your YouTube subscribers to go to war for you. As he did, write the BLM, blah, do this, do that. Take care, Craig. And that's the thing. Love doing your cemetery walkthrough in New York and the boroughs. I was a hearse driver for years. Been to most of them. That's cool, Gino. You like the cemetery chooching? Thank you, Melissa. People seem to just absolutely love the cemetery chooches, particularly when there's Black Widows involved. I've gotten a ton of requests. Please go back to the Grow Farm operation up at that cemetery. The thing that kind of irritates me about that last trip we took to that cemetery was I didn't even finish what I wanted to do that night. Okay, my explorations had hardly begun, and I got weird guys walking around looking like zombies. Oh, did you go down the hill and look at that area? And it's like, really? Right? That grow farm totally threw me off my path of explorations. Right? That's what irritates me, because I had to pack out of there because of all the weird shit that was starting to go on that night. Right? And I do not like being booted out of some place psychologically or any other way. Now, if I had Monkey Boy, yeah, okay, Monkey Boy. Back to work. Who knew the cemetery and grow farm would go together? We baking this morning. I worry about their out there tons, but I worry about myself more if I'm traveling somewhere overseas and I get the cornholio rebound or something. Now I'm really screwed. Right? I'm in some hallway of some hospital down in the capital city of Honduras. Right, with some slow-turning fan overhead with mosquitoes everywhere, right? And you just don't know what the hell's going to happen down there. So I'm not particularly worried about punch-through cornholio. I'm not worried about that. Cocoa milk. I'm not really much of a cocoa drinker, but anyway. Should we go back there and finish what we started to do? Should I be restricted in my public travels because there's some grow operation there? Is that fair? Right? Is that fair to me? Because the public's allowed in that cemetery, no problem at all. People are in there all the time. It's a respectful place. Nobody's turning over graves or spray painting and all that kind of stuff. So these times are unpredictable. First time watcher here from Australia. Just a quick hello before I go. Hey, Punky, thank you. Welcome. Many Australians here on the channel. What part? Western Perth? Eastern Sydney? Southern? Adelaide? Out in the bush? So I didn't really like that too much. Continue your journey. Psyche says continue your journey. I don't think the dead people mind. And I'm not there. Yeah, I don't know, Dolores. There's hundreds. If you look up Black Widow egg sacs like we saw the last trip to the cemetery, and you see that egg sac there in the picture, and then you go look at Black Widow, you'll see that egg sac has hundreds of little babies that'll emerge from that, okay? Hundreds of little baby Black Widows will be bouncing out of that. Plus, you saw live on that stream at the cemetery where that female Black Widow took that egg sac and put it to a safer position around the corner from where I was blowing, kind of blowing on a little bit. So that shows you right there that that was an egg sac. All right. Yeah, Australia's having a tough time. Yeah, Western Perth, Australia, right. I have a wonderful friend that lives in Mandurah, which is a beautiful community. Not Coco, huh? Go back to the cemetery. So we'll see. We'll let you guys weigh in on that. It's fun. Good time. Good time up the egg sacs. Looked absolutely beautiful, didn't it? I mean, it's a lot of work that goes into that. I mean, that's a perfectly, it's a great little, a lot of work goes into spinning up something like that. So, and if you mess with that egg sac, you could really end up in a bad way, okay? Those Black Widows move quick, man. And if you start poking with the stick or something, that thing can run up the stick and be on your hand and chomp into you and unloading the mother load into you, and then you better hope like hell that you're not a person that has any kind of severe reaction to Black Widow bites, or you must as well just cash it in, right? And then they take you to the hospital, and then I don't know if we have any Black Widow antivenom or not. Sorry. We'll call down to UCSF in San Francisco. You have insurance because they're going to have to fly that up by helicopter. Holy shit. And that's about $10,000 for a dose of the antivenom. I love your top. Thank you, Brenda. Spiders are fabulous. Scared the heck out of me. I wonder why people are so scared of spiders, right? They perform a great function in nature's plan. They generally will rarely strike out and be aggressive with people. Not like some species of snake, like the black mamba, which will follow you for miles down the trail until you're settling in for the night, and then because it has an idea of revenge, it will strike and crawl into your sleeping bag and deliver multiple bites into you and then take off while you're still trying to get the hell out of the bag. It's gone, okay? Black Widows get rid of, they're pretty good population control. So we appreciate if y'all can, thumbs up are most appreciated today. The photo is fabulous. Thank you, Dolores. Catherine's like, no, don't go back there. No. Well, maybe we'll just have to be auditors of public spaces, cemeteries, even though it's private. We might have to be auditors of that fact out there. I don't know. Some things just give people the willies, and spiders are one of them. I think the problem with spiders is that they have 8 legs, and the thing that people can't wrap their mind around is that the legs are all independently moving, right, as a well-oiled machine. And that, and you can't really see too close up on a spider, so it just looks like, it's just kind of coming towards you. People have pet tarantulas, and you know, a tarantula, you almost have to light the thing on fire to get it to bite. I mean, these things are just very docile, and people have them as pets. I mean, they'll rear up, and but they don't really do anything. No. The word moist gives me the willies. Yeah, I always think of two thighs rubbing together, Jen Jen. When I think of moist, look at that, man. Under boob sweat. All right. I hope it's winter. Very humid today. Plus, my boobs are huge anyway. All right. That's not a good look. I'm gonna put my Hawaiian shirt on. Something a little more comfortable today. Battle planes of the Pacific Theater. For breakfast today, we're going to heat up some pancakes that we had made yesterday. All right. Do your research on spiders. All right, there we go. Colorful. Comfortable. Comfortable. Scariest place I've been is Fresh Pond Crematory, Queens, filled with urns and pictures on them. Old and creepy. It's definitely haunted. That's cool. Hey, Lisa Ann, how are you? That sounds pretty cool. Let's look at the Fresh Pond Crematory. Let's see. Yeah, it's in Queens. Wow. Established 1884, not-for-profit cemetery, corporate and columbarium. Let's see this picture. Man, it's a hell of a looking operation right here. Hold on a minute. It takes a while for this picture to come in. Very high resolution picture. There it is. You like that shirt? Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Boris? You're looking really good, man. Just I worry that you're pushing it a little bit there. Let's see, fresh pond can't be reached. Let's see what the next picture is. Oh, there it is. That's damn cool looking. Look at that place. That is cool looking. Yeah, Boris is looking boss lately. He's got his own mini grow operation. Boris, were you on the last visit when I stumbled upon that huge grow operation? Ah, man. That's pretty darn cool. That's looking pretty cool. It looks extremely well kept to me. Oh yeah, I stumbled on a big grow operation. I might go back there this evening. There's like 500 plants. Now the front is a little weird where it says crematory on the front. Right in the heart of Queens. Let's see where that is on the map. Let's see. I'm very familiar with New York City. Oh, right next door to the Wendy's. Woo! Right. That's almost over to Ridgewood over there. Tropical storm warning, New York City and southern New York. Those subways are going to be flooding out again. Almost guaranteed. I know I'm doing better. Hey Charles, how are you? I'm going to heat up my leftover pancakes. Have ourselves a little bit of a breakfast. We made these babies yesterday. All we have to do is, I got apple in them. All we got to do is microblast these babies today. Should be some good eating today. You need to go. Yeah, I know. I'm just afraid. I'm just afraid, Boris, because it's an illegal operation, and I don't want to have some guys stick the barrels of guns into my face over there. Definitely a Mexican grow operation because they had Modelo, Victoria beer. They had all the Mexican coffee beers there, empty beer bottles. These people just waste you and then disappear across the border for a couple weeks. You know? That's good luck, Chuck. On that. Like in the daytime, a lot of history. Well, it's nice at night. It's nice when the sun goes down because it adds a little bit of atmosphere to the whole gestalt of the whole situation, right? Under the bright sun, it just doesn't have the same impact. Let's see. Let's get our knife. Let's commence to get a purchase on these. Even urns in the men's urns. I need to push the bodies in the furnace. Wow. That's a chilling job. I don't know. I guess somebody's got to do it. I mean, I got admiration for you. I think this is going to need another blast here. I don't think I could do that job. Right? But I did not like that we had to abort our mission last time because of all the weird, I didn't know whether the guy was a guard for the grow operation that kept coming around me all the time. Showed up on camera. He was all in black, champion sweatshirt like I wear, you know, and he looked really hood. The guy was just very menacing. Yeah, we got Columbards here. We have the Neptune Society that has all that over there. I'll probably end up on the wall there, the wall of flame on there. You know, God forbid I should take up space on planet Earth. Right? And that's the reality of that. Right. Let's see. Yeah, Collins, the only cemetery in San Francisco. Well, they supposedly moved a lot of bodies out down there, and actual fact, they built right over. Many places in America just sent the bulldozers in, and that was it. You're part of the foundation. Yeah, he was guarding his money tree. He's walking around. You be the judge, Boris. You go back and look at that. I stumbled on a grow farm. The title of it. So. You look at the end of it, do the math. There was 500 plants there. 300 big adult bushy ones and 200 small ones. No fencing around it. No dogs. You know, like a legal grow operation, you'd have a security guard and you'd have fencing. This guy was tapping into cemetery water supply and all that. Right? How you doing, Susie? It's just, you know, so we might be out there tonight again. But we didn't even get to finish. I didn't even get to go down the hill because the guy scared me. I wanted to go down the hill where the guy's like, oh, do you ever go down to that area down, you know, down the hill there? I'm like thinking to myself, well, I was going to go down there, but now with you here, there's not a chance I'm going to go down there because you might waste my ass down in the middle of that dell way down the hill there. Then what am I going to do? Lucky Beans, how you doing, babe? Maybe bet that grow is as far from home it has to stink. Well, I thought there were dead bodies that had not been properly buried, so that's what led me down the trail, down that hillbilly road where it was all like a trip back to Arkansas and deliverance music is playing, do 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 do. And I'm like, where in the hell am I? Right? So. I'm sorry, babe. We love you. There's 12 Houdini's grave, May West Civil War and Revolution War. Yeah, they don't start stinking too bad. But Boris, I thought that stuff had died. I was like, whoa. Man, I wonder if they got something stacked up here that they haven't planted yet, right? Plus, we have a water shortage and they're all tapped into the water. I'm like, what the hell are these black hoses running on? Could have been last lurkers down there. Yeah, so you gotta watch your ass, right? You got to really do some reconnoitering. You just can't just walk in there. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, probably something for fertilizer, but you can't go wandering in there like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Which way did he go? Right? You better keep your wits about you. So, I mean, when you play, you don't ever want to interfere with the guy's livelihood, right? Yeah, hey JG Wentworth, we're not allowed to catch rainwater here in California, at least in our area. Collecting rainwater for landscaping purposes requires a license. Californians may now legally capture and use rainwater harvested from rooftops only. That's a nice change, huh? I love this state. Imagine that bullshit. Yeah, I still have the well here I'm using. It's kind of sputtering. I fired it up last night. I had to water the boxwood hedge out front. We have something called the water police here, Susie. They ride around all day looking for leaks or looking for people that are... you're not allowed to water between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Hey, Quirky. Huell Hauser has a program visiting the Columbarium. Okay, down in, yeah, they call it a columbarium, those places where they have all the, they had a lot of them in Hong Kong too, up on the hills. Everybody had their face on the tile. It was really spooky as shit. In August, they have like the ghost night. Everybody's in there with fires, little fires, and eating, and oranges and lemons, and it's a weird sight. It looks like the whole hill is on fire. It was like when I first moved to Hong Kong, the first ride from the airport. I'm like, why in the hell are the streets on fire? I got there in August, and it was like, oh, it's the Ghost Festival or something. Hey, MacGyver from Whiteville, how's it going? Hope to be down in Whiteville this fall. And up to Asheville, go up country. Actually, my taxes aren't that, the state of California income tax doesn't kick in till a high level. Property tax, we have Prop 13, which means that your property tax is limited to 1% of your purchase price. Forever, plus whatever bonds are passed or whatever the voters approve. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so you can have a multi-million-dollar property that you pay $500 a year property tax on. Okay, a lot of people in San Francisco have that, right? So actually, I pay surprisingly little taxes out here. The big tax is gasoline tax. Yeah, it is. Think about that, Forrest. Like if I bought this place for $189 and they say on paper it's worth $500,000 now, I'm still paying, under $2,000 a year in taxes on it. So there's a lot of hidden good things out of here too. People don't really realize. Plus, you don't really pay a state income tax till, there's a lot of rich people out here, so they're sticking it to people like Zuckerberg and these chumps. Bye, Ashley. Yeah, and if you add on that you, I think theoretically when I did the Shine Shack and I remodeled the Shine Shack and made it into a legal granny unit, I had to have it, to have it legally inspected. The guy reported it in, but it didn't do anything to change. Didn't do anything to change the taxes at all here. So you got people that hold on to properties and they pass it down amongst family members. So they're getting a great deal. Nobody wants to let go of anything. Hi, Emerald Doll. How are you? This is a damn good deal. So I paid like peanuts in California state income tax. Well, I'm not lucky. I mean, it's the way people got tired of being taxed out of their homes in the 1970s. So a guy named Howard Jarvis did a petition, and most of the important things in this state get settled by petition and vote, referendum. I don't even know why we have a state legislature. They don't do shit. Everything goes out to referendum. And he gathered enough signatures that it was put on the ballot in the 1970s and it passed. So it's great. There's period. Is that my gardener? Back drunk. Hold on. Oh, the cost of living is brutal out here, yeah. But look at it this way too, Boris. I don't have to have air conditioning here. I hardly use any heating. My average gas and electric bill a month is like $50 here, so I'm like saving a ton of money, right? Wow, in Raleigh, people were offering 100 over asking price. Susie, I had some under boob sweat going on. It's not a good look in that dark blue. Can't eat barbecue, but there are a lot of ways around it. Okay, good. Father's 84 is still paying taxes. I don't know what the hell happened out front. Let's see what the hell's going on. I did a lot of cleaning in here. Nice looking cherry today. What the hell spilled over? Ah shit, look at all that glass there. Are you kidding me? Some dope dropped a big sheet of glass. Look at that. God, I hate this fucking place sometimes. Look at that, a big friggin' piece of plate glass. Fucking slob just dropped that off the back of his truck. People are just slobs around here. Just slobs. I think we'll take Cupcake out tonight. Oh, look at that. Yeah, house prices are crazy, but I didn't buy this place as an investment. I bought it to live in. I think we'll take Cupcake out tonight. Yeah. Looks like there's going to be I'm not going to be turning left there. Look at this guy just almost cut himself on the glass. Somebody will think I did that. You heard that piece of glass hit. Right. Yeah, thank you, Boris. It's been a journey. I don't know. I guess somebody went down and lost a piece of plate glass at the back. The usual dickhead, you know. Shit. Yeah, we can't afford to. We're not even allowed to water here. But these look good, and I was out last night watering the hedge and everything, so. Oh, man. Friggin' idiots. Didn't even stop. They won't clean anything here. Yeah, nice and clean. I cleaned all that up. There, I mean, I got to learn to close drawers, but it's pretty damn good. Right. Yeah, Janet's all right. No, they don't clean it. I don't care. Are you kidding? They don't give a flying you know what about that. I would be shocked if somebody cleaned that up. You know, plus when the guy comes to do the street sweeping, they don't tell you no parking in this block, so the truck, the sweeper just runs down the center of the runs down the center of the street of shattered dreams and doesn't sweep anything on the side of it. Drought. That's right, Brenda. That's exactly right, my girl. That's exactly 100% on target. It's not their street. And so the sweeper gets it, huh? My luck in this neighborhood, I'll sever an artery and die out there. Thank you, Mary. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I'm not known for being the neatest person. Just ask Missy Jen. But I'm trying. I'm trying. I was going to put the drone up, and then the weather got really kind of too cloudy to fly the drone. According to FAA rules, you need 500 clearance below clouds. I don't think I have that. Now that I'm a licensed FAA licensed remote aircraft licensed pilot. I bet that old Rosie girl passed that test was brutal, man. Oh, you like the blinds? Yeah, but like, oh, you need curtains. I need a Queen of the Rancho is what I need. I need a Queen of the Rancho to come in here with a iron fist. Like on the Big Valley, like a Barbara Stanwyck, and take control of this operation. Fly drone strikes over Iraq. How do you keep from getting hot? That never bothered me one bit, Joni. Hi, Sky Laura. Audra, she was a hot number. Right. The girl, and then Lee Majors. Too impetuous to play it safe, right? Two girls and man married, 4 months camping found. Yeah, I know that. This is why people say, oh, I don't know, maybe Boris feels the same way being from a big city like Baltimore, Detroit, with all kinds of urban problems and shit. You'll never catch me out camping anywhere. I got no concept of being out there. Because my luck, I'll have some nut job like that come along and just off me, or some bear just roll me up into a ball and bing, right off the side of some cliff, bing. Forget about it. I'd rather take my chances on the inner city streets. Hell no. No. At least I know that terrain and that territory, and I feel damn comfortable in that environment. Right. Hubby says we have puddles too. Yeah. So-called free, they make you pay for your freedom. Freedom's just another word. Yeah, you're always armed. Yeah. Goodbye, Elmer. Thank you, Diane. I'm just not comfortable in the country. I just don't enjoy being in the countryside. It's just too much for me. If I go boondocking, it's always in urban areas. Looks like I got no knickers on. I do. I got me knickers on, right there. I got me knickers on. Let's see what else is going on today. What other horrors? I'm trying to get a track on Hurricane Henri. You guys be careful up on Long Island and all that. New York City, New Jersey. You hear people crunching all over top of that. I think by the end of the day they will have probably pulverized that on the streets and stuff, so I don't know. Clean it up, we keep streets clean. Good morning, Larson. Stepmother, farewell to arms about Venus de Milo. I don't think so. Hey, Magenta. You hear that crunching? Let's see where this hurricane. Let's go to the weather. Let's see what the weather.com, weather channel. Let's see what's going on here. The weather channel. My family drug is camping till I was old enough to lie. Say I planned. Plan was anything but camping. We Irish refuse to pay for the water, even do the you want us to, but water is a basic human right and needed for humans to survive. Henri is now a hurricane. New York City impacts will start long before landfall. I'm telling you, it's going to flood out. It's going to be catastrophic for New York City. It's almost like this thing is just steering right into the financial district here.
Can't believe that Daniel here got me all my insurance. Daniel, State Farm offers.
Let's see where this track is.
To everyone. Sure you do. You want to meet the Queen? I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's see.
Henri is now a hurricane. 75-mile-an-hour maximum sustained winds hanging out there over the Gulf Stream. Those warm waters helping to fuel the storm at the moment. But it is moving quickly to the north-northeast, and it is going to slow down. And unfortunately, it slows down when we're seeing those impacts to southern New England. Now, you'll notice that we do have this possibly making landfall as a
Hampton
hurricane.
Bay.
That's why
Oh no, that's where Ina Garten is. And Jeffrey.
Coastal Connecticut,
My heroes.
Rhode Island, and even parts of Massachusetts here. And storm surge has increased with this forecast, going a little bit
Wow,
farther
4
to the
foot,
east here as this
4-foot storm surge in New York City. Ooh, boy. Wow. 4-foot storm surge. Agreed, it's going to be a huge man. There's a lot of places. Yeah, also, Boris, that their subway system just takes on water, and it takes a long time for the pumps to clear out all that water. My stepmom, yeah, you told me that, Diane. Just hearing of that, how horrible, yeah. I don't like to hear on Camo Day those 2 campers got killed out there. Bad. So I'm not sure when the hit's gonna come. But New York's on the. I guess if it, I don't know which way does a hurricane? Does it spin clockwise or counterclockwise? Which way does it spin? I think it spins clockwise, right? As it's coming north, it's like spinning clockwise. Right. So that means the heaviest rain is in the first quadrant up in the northwest corner. And that's the part that'll be sliding over New York City, that heavy left quadrant. Don't be battered. Hope it's not another Sandy. Yeah, it's, we don't need any more. We just had Haiti. North is getting hit instead of south. Well, I'm not glad anything's getting hit, Quirky. Poor Haiti. North is getting hit instead of the south, yeah. Which side of you? I'm going to hear that crunching all day. I think hurricanes always spin in the same direction. I think they always spin in either a clockwise or counter. Hurricanes are counter, so that'll be good news if it lands. Let's see if it lands. See, counterclockwise. So if it lands to the left of New York, that's bad. If it lands to the right, which it's supposed to, then that's better. All depend on. I wonder how many flat tires are going to go. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just glad Cupcake has Michelin tires on Cupcake. So, 'cause when the boss goes to get tires and stuff, always get the best. Always top drawer. Probably $250 a tire for those little things. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out for the day and thank all of you for being here. Please be safe if you're up in the Northeast New England area. Please take some precautions and some steps to make sure that you're going to be safe and provisioned. You could have power out for a while. You never know. So can we call and report the glass? No, Cheryl, there's nobody that's going to do anything about the glass. So anyway, everybody, to my wonderful moderators, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.